explains so much. And we've kind of given away the hint, but still, everybody should watch this video. Look at it.
Right.
We're not going to tell you what it is.
Yes.
Look at it and try to figure out what it is you're looking at.
Okay,
and then there's a reveal at the end. By the way, that's Jackie Kennedy with little John John. Okay, so just pause it for a second. Yeah, there you go. Pause for 1 second. So everybody should try to guess, what was that? All right, and here's the reveal.
This moment of national independence for the people of Algeria, the creation of a great new state, represents the devoted and courageous work of the Algerian people and their leaders, stretching over many years. I congratulate them as President of the United States, and I congratulate them on behalf of the American people. We too fought for our own independence also, and it cost us many years of bloodshed and tears and work and perseverance. But we finally obtained our independence as you have yours, and we have maintained it as you will yours. It's a particular source of satisfaction to me to express these words of greeting to our friends in Algeria, because I recall speaking some years ago in the Senate of the United States on behalf of independence for Algeria.
So, I want to ask this question. Has anybody ever seen such a lavish reception for anybody at the White House ever?
Yeah, it's true, yeah.
Okay. So what was that, folks? That was October 15th, 1962. That was Ahmed Ben Bella. That was the newly elected president of independent Algeria, the first Algerian to be the head of Algeria since the French invaded it in 1830. Okay, so they invaded in 1830, and I want to repeat, they killed 1/3 of all of Algeria in their first wave of invasion. Now, young John F. Kennedy, when he was a senator from Massachusetts, made this, there was a second war of independence that took place from between 54 and 62, in which 400,000 to 1.5 million Algerians were killed, civilians. And they did the typical stuff, bombing villages, burning villages, rounding people up, putting them in the equivalent of concentration camps, destroying their agricultural resources. And it was a drain the swamp military operation. The idea of, hey, we got all these freedom fighters in Algeria that are causing us trouble. Why don't we just destroy the entire civil infrastructure so they can never trouble us again? And by the way, Israel participated in that. They provided intelligence assets, because they knew a lot about the Middle East. They also trained French Jewish fighters and armed them and so on. So Israel was involved in that battle. So young John F. Kennedy, senator from Massachusetts, gave a long speech to the Senate saying, this is wrong. We think France should stop. We don't think the United States should support this. This helps nobody.